Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is taking questions from reporters in Hamilton. Let's listen live.
On sait très bien. Les gens sont en train de faire face à des
We know that people are confronted with enormous
du coût de la vie
problems,
et
cost of life,
beaucoup de
cost
sont à cause de
of
l'inflation
living,
mondiale qu'on
and
est en train de
other.
vivre.
It's because of the international inflation.
En faisant des investissements ciblés
In
pour
Canada,
aider les familles,
we
que ce
do
soit
target
dans la
investments to
épicerie,
help
que ce soit
families,
l'aide pour les soins dentaires, que ce soit de
help
couper
for dental
les frais de garderie
services,
en moitié à
daycare,
travers le pays.
cutting
On est là
costs
pour
by
faire
half
des investissements
throughout the country.
qui aident.
We're here to do
En même
investments
temps
that
qu'on voit
help,
l'inflation
but
continue de baisser, on est maintenant
while,
à 2,8%,
while seeing
ce qui est
the
meilleur que beaucoup de
inflation
nos pays
going
pairs.
down,
Mais on
which
sait
is
que les
much
gens
better
en
rate
arrachent
than
encore. C'est pour ça qu'on va
other
continuer
countries.
d'être là pour investir.
We're going to
Alors,
continue
M. Poilievre,
to invest.
il prône
Mr.
l'austérité, les
Poilievre
coupures,
wants
et
austerity and cuts,
veut susciter plus de colère
wants
et d'angoisse
to
pour les
create
citoyens.
more anger and
Mais c'est pas
anguish in
responsable parce que ça
in
va
the
pas créer des
citizenship.
solutions. Pas comme ça
This will
qu'on va
not create
bâtir des
solutions.
logements. C'est pas comme ça qu'on
We're
va
not going to
aider les gens à
build
avoir de meilleurs
housing
emplois.
or help
C'est en
people to have
investissant de
better
façon
jobs like that.
responsable, stratégique,
It's by
en
investing
s'ancrant
responsibly,
dans les plus vulnérables pour les soulever,
by helping the most vulnerable people,
pas en prônant l'austérité et la colère.
not
Ça, on peut en
by
avoir sur l'Internet,
encouraging
là. On
austerity
n'a pas de besoin dans
and
nos
anger.
politiques.
We don't need that in our politics.
I did bring him up, but you brought him up first. For a follow-up question, I wanted to ask about Mayor Olivia Chow's requests to the federal government. She wants a reception center funded by your government, your Pearson, so asylum seekers can check in and the city can be aware of where they're going and what their needs are. And she's also asking for more money. I mean, you saw the images of people sleeping on the street once they arrived in Canada. What is your response to the reception center, and what was your reaction when you saw what was happening on the streets of Toronto?
I just had a great meeting with Mayor Chow just a few days ago, and we're going to continue to work together in constructive ways. It is unacceptable in a country like Canada that vulnerable refugees be having to sleep in the streets, or vulnerable asylum claimants have to be sleeping in the streets. But the solution on that requires all of us to step up together. Yes, the federal government will be there, but when it comes to settling asylum seekers, again, municipalities and provinces have the large part of responsibility on that. Yes, the federal government is part of the mix on that, and we will be there, as we have with the announcement of $212 million across the country, with almost $100 million directly for the City of Toronto. We will be there to work and to hear proposals for creative solutions that can help solve this. And I know that Minister Miller is very, very excited to be able to move forward on solutions to continue to work the great work done by his predecessor, Sean Fraser.
Hi, my name is Auda. I'm with CBC Hamilton. So Mayor Andrea Horwath asked you for $9 million to address the refugee and asylum seekers ending up in the shelter system or living on the streets. Do you plan on giving the city that money?
We actually had a brief chat about that earlier. Our governments are engaged, looking together for how we can work together to solve this. As I said, it's unacceptable that vulnerable refugees and asylum seekers be sleeping in the streets, and we need to work together, and we will be there to partner and make sure that we can solve that. Would you like to say a couple words on that?
Sure. Thanks, Prime Minister. I appreciate the question, and the Prime Minister is accurate. I did receive a letter from the new minister. We identified where some of the challenges lie, and we've made a commitment to work together to try to resolve the challenges that exist, because people should not be in the situation that they are coming to our country, whether they're asylum seekers or refugees, and living on our streets. I don't think anybody can accept that. And I think we just need to recall as well, or identify as well, that we have a lot of pressure in our shelter system right now. We have lots of folks who are unhoused, and this announcement today tries to address some of those issues as well. The root cause of homelessness or houselessness is one of the facts that we don't have enough affordable housing. And so I think we need to kind of contextualize everything in the the commitment that we're all making to ensure that that affordable housing is available and for people who need supports to be able to be successfully housed. We are working on that as well as a city. And another issue was raised around on evictions. We're working on that as well as a city. There are many, many solutions, and both the federal government and the city of Hamilton are working very, very hard to bring as many of those solutions to fruition as we possibly can and as quickly as we can. Thank you.
Next question, please.
Kevin Winterhill, spectator.
And we've been listening to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau take questions from reporters live in Hamilton.